guys, what's up? Okay, before I even start, let me just apologize. You guys cannot see my face today. I'm so sorry. I tried to see how I can make that possible, but oh my god, I look like crap right now. Lagos traffic. Forget this 8 p.m. coffee they put here in Lagos. It's not working. It's not what. Anyways, that's not why I'm here. Let's just talk about the BBNaija reunion show day one. Guys, I didn't know how much I had missed the Big Brother Naija show until they started this reunion. Anyways, as usual, there was an introduction by Ebuka. You know, he was talking about the whole sizzling fresh pot of pepper soup that the housemates are willing to serve us on this reunion show as it is hot. I cannot wait, okay? And the ex-housemates were also made to express what they're expecting from the show. A lot of them said drama, a lot of them said controversy. Like, the drama and controversy was the top things they kept on mentioning. And in my head, I'm like, wait, all the drama wey these people they serve us since never do them. Like, what drama do they want to bring to us again that we've not seen? So I'm just as curious as any other person, okay? Next up was a recap of the Big Brother Naija show that started on the 30th of June 2019. And of course, we know that this show lasted for 98 days, okay? And there were 26 housemates in total. Right, so the recap started from the very beginning, you know, the whole head of house challenge, you know, the veto power challenge, that part where Fraud had to nominate 5 people. You know, he had the ultimate veto power. It was so difficult. The whole flashback began to bring a lot of memories, you know, the BBNaija coins, you know, Messi buying immunity and still acting like nothing happened. You know, them forming teams, Team Christopia and Team Icons, the whole Friday party, everything just came back in a rush, and I'm just like, oh my god, I missed the show. Like, I mean, even though the reunion started today, I really cannot wait for it to be over just so that the next season can start already. Alright? And guys, there was this funny thing the housemates were made to do, okay? The housemates were made to tell us how they feel about one another by just making faces. So for example, when they mentioned Isilomo, the housemates were expected to make a face, you know, whether you like Isilomo or you want to just give her a punch, or whether you want to vomit when you see her. And guys, the one that caught my attention here was Venita. How dramatic can Venita be? They mentioned Sacha and Venita went like she wanted to vomit. I'm like, it can't be that bad now. It cannot be that bad. You know, a lot of them had like very funny expressions. And of course, we know our queen of memes, Esther. I was expecting a lot of expressions from her, but my babe has grown though. She wasn't even giving us all those meme life faces. You know, she was looking all straight and professional. And I'm just like, yes, girl, yes. Okay, next up, they flashed us back to the very first fight. Guys, I'm sure a lot of you have forgotten about this fight, but let's just talk about it. The very first fight was between Tacha. Of course, who else? It was between Tacha and Thelma. And who knows what they were arguing about? Can you take a guess? Okay, let me just go straight to it, okay? They were arguing about fish. Yes! Fish wey dey inside pot of soup. Na there Tacha take tell Thelma say she dey learn work, say she go teach am. You know, that fight was really heated up. They were in their faces. You know, if to say no be big house, they for don't break each other head that day. It was so hilarious. Now, when the housemates were asked who and who they think are going to have issues in this reunion, a lot of them couldn't get Tacha and Messi's name off their lips. You know, they just kept on saying Tacha and Messi, Tacha and Messi, Messi and Tacha, Messi and Tacha. It just sounded like some kind of lyrics. Guys, at this point, yeah, I really cannot wait to see what's going to happen between this Tacha and Messi. They go keep person. They go keep person. Even if their blood they hot, you no fit boil yam, you no fit boil anything, so they no fit kill anybody, okay? Next up was a flashback to when Venita, Elozonam, NK, Joe, and Cindy were brought into the house. And guys, I remember Cindy's entrance. If you remember, let me know. Of course, all the other housemates were having the task and all of that, and it was only Cindy in the house. You know, she was sitting there waiting for them to come back. Baby girl just went straight to the kitchen, made something for herself to eat. And of course, when the other housemates got back, they were just looking at her like, yo, where are you from? Who are you? You know, it was just really strange to all of them. And of course, Ebuka had to do the most. This guy had to remind us about our queen of Ludo, NK. Let me know in the comment section if you remember that Ludo drama, because guys, I remember it vividly. So saying like this, I think they remember my book. I for finish with first class. Anyway, if I don't carry first class for waiting I read for school, at least I carry first class for Amebo. That one nobody follow me. I do. We not fit. You not fit. Okay, guys, they even have to show us that part where the housemates were taking care of eggs like actual human beings. Like, you know, they were petting their eggs. It was so dramatic. Who else misses the show? I can't be the only one that is this ecstatic about this show. I cannot be the only one that is hyper. Now it was time for the housemates to tell us who they cannot wait to confront. And a lot of people kept on mentioning names. For example, people felt like Messi was going to confront Tasha, or Tasha was going to confront Messi. I don't understand why Messi and Tasha's names are on almost everybody's lips. Well, some people had other names they mentioned. For example, Kimopra said she wants to have a conversation with Isilomo because when Isilomo got out of the house, Isilomo went on telling people that she was fake, and she has a problem with that. A lot of people also think that Nelson is going to have a conversation with Esther, and I can't remember the other guy. There was this other guy in the picture. Guys, let me know the name of this guy I'm talking about, the one that was dragging Esther with Nelson. How can I forget? Wow, Beta, you're not even as good as you think you are. But it's okay. Some of the things I remember, a lot of you don't remember it. So that one said deep. If you remember that one, let me know for comments. Okay? Anyways, today's episode was basically flashing our minds back to the show and just some of the highlights that happened, the peppers, you know, the dramas, the crying. Guys, there were a lot of crying in Biggie's house. Oh my god. The diary session was just something that brought back a lot of memories, you know, because when they go inside that Biggie's diary room, they just begin to steal things, and you know, these things kind of get lost sometimes, you know. Like, I'm saying rubbish at this point, but guys, you understand that I'm really hyper, I'm really excited. Don't worry, starting tomorrow you're definitely going to see my face. I'm just really tired from Lagos stress and, you know, just all the madness in the world. Okay, the next episode will be the time where obviously they get to unveil the nitty-gritty part of the show. Ebuka actually introduced us to some of the housemates that were in the studio with him, and of course they were all wearing their face masks and all that. They were actually keeping to the whole social distancing thing because not all the housemates were in the studio, and the ones that were actually there had space between one another. Okay, so Ebuka mentioned to us that the other housemates will be joining them virtually, you know, from time to time, because of course Corona has been running up and down, and you know, they cannot take chances. So I think this answers the question some of you were asking me. Some people kept on asking me why the Big Brother Naija auditions were going on because of Corona. Of course, he's still in town and they had worries and they just felt like it's not safe and all that stuff. Guys, trust me, the producers of this show are not dumb. Okay, they know that there's a problem in the world, and of course they're definitely going to put measures in place to make sure that whoever is being asked to go into Biggie's house is going there Rona free.